RDO charges in. We're going to go in ourselves. We're going to try to keep this Poseidon away from our team. We miss our jump. We're going to focus this Danza, use our 3. We're able to pick onto Danza. Get some pressure onto this Ganesh. Dodgy is on us. We are going to need to try to focus her. We're going to go jump, get the stun, basic attack, activate our 3. That's a double kill. We are less than half health. We're going to have to work for this. Jump. Basic. We're able to get ourselves a triple. We're going to use our 3, get some great damage onto Susano. Activate our Hydra proc. He uses his dash, uses his other dash. We're not going to let him get away. We go ahead and get a quad, but then go down. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we have a viewer request and a skin showcase for the Molten Machina Fenrir and Jungle. If you are new to the channel, I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, I like Fenrir a lot. I think he's one of my strongest characters. This game we have a little bit of a rough early game, but we kind of pick it up in the mid and late game. I feel like Fenrir can just kind of do it all. You build him a little hybridy, he gets in, gets his damage off, and then he can usually get out. With all that said, let's go ahead and jump into Fenrir's kit. Fenrir's 1, Unchained. Fenrir is going to jump and deal damage where he lands. If he has full runes, the jump is going to stun enemies hit. If the jump hits an enemy god, the cooldown is reduced by 30%. The stun is 1 second. Fenrir's 2, Seething Howl. Fenrir is going to roar back and howl, inspiring himself with physical power and a lifesteal buff. When inspired, Fenrir is going to generate 2 runes. The physical power buff is going to be 20 at level 1, 80 at level 5. The physical lifesteal is 35%, and the buff duration is 6 seconds. Fenrir's 3, Brutalize. Fenrir is going to gain increased protections and pounce on a target location. If there is an enemy in the radius, he's going to strike them 4 times, dealing damage with each strike, and hit enemies around the target for 60% of the damage. While casting this ability, Fenrir is immune to knockups. At full runes, each strike gains 15% additional power scaling. The protections for this ability are going to be 5 plus 1 per level. Fenrir's ultimate, Ragnarok. Fenrir is going to grow in size and become crowd control immune while moving faster. Fenrir has the ability to bite enemy gods, dealing physical damage and carrying them away. Biting a crowd control immune target is going to deal the damage but end his ultimate. At full runes, his protections double. The movement speed increase is going to be 75% and the carry duration is 2 seconds. And finally, Fenrir's passive, Unbound Runes. Fenrir gains efficiency as he attacks. Every hit from a basic attack activates 1 rune up to a maximum of 5. Unchained, Brutalize, and Ragnarok gain additional benefits when used at maximum runes, and the runes are consumed. Enemy gods that Fenrir kills is going to fully activate his runes. Assisting with a kill will grant Fenrir 3 runes. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point to our 3, level 2, put a point to our 1, level 3, another point to our 3, level 4, a point to our 2. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 3, max out our 1, max out our 2. In terms of the start, we started with Manikin Scepter. Manikin Scepter is going to provide us 10 basic attack damage and 10 physical protections. It has a passive that enemies hit by your basic attacks are burned. They're going to take 16 physical damage plus 5% of your physical power over 2 seconds. They're also going to have their attack speed reduced by 4.5%. Jungle monsters take 4 times the amount of damage and restore 3% health and 5% mana when they die if they are burned. This effect can stack up to 3 times and can be upgraded at level 20. You're going to drop blue. Susano is very weak. Let's see if we can catch him stepping up. For our Relic, we went with Blink. Yep, this should be a free pick right here.
They were so close to being impressive.
Go ahead and use our 3. Easy pick on Susano. We just hit level 5. Since we are an assassin who has an ultimate that burns beads, we're going to go ahead and do a beads check. 2 people do not have beads. The enemy Poseidon, I think, is the best player on their team. So we do need to watch out for him. We're going to use our ultimate. We grab him, pull him under tower, and then we just run. We let Cuckoo do the damage. And we jumped right into a dodgy. That is unfortunate. We shouldn't have jumped right there. We should have just had faith that Cuckoo was going to clean that up. But we went ahead and picked up Jotunn's Wrath. Jotunn's Wrath is going to provide us 45 physical power, 150 mana, 10 flat physical penetration, and 20% cooldown reduction. These stats on this item are so strong, it does not have a passive. This item recently got nerfed. It went from 50 power to 45 power, so that's really going to affect the early game. Not that big of a nerf. Fenrir does not have an attack chain, so each basic attack does the same amount of damage.
Ultimate is ready.
Whenever we're attacking camps, we're going to spread the burn around so that way we can get the heal whenever the camp dies.
That's what they get for opposing master.
We're going to go ahead and peek blue. Fenrir's little passive icon, there's 5 runes. As they light it up, that tells you how many runes you have. We do want to kind of manage his runes. Like right now, it'd be nice to have 5 so we could go on Poseidon. So we're going to basic attack these camps, get our 5 runes. We jump, we're going to go use our ultimate. He doesn't have his beads. Throw him into Cuckoo. Cuckoo is able to clean him up. Dodgy is here, but she jumped on us as we used her 3, so it didn't do anything. We were able to just get out.
Cancel that.
That's our ultimate.
Stepping away for a moment.
We go ahead and blink to try to avoid it. We miss our jump. We're gonna go ahead and use our 3, and we're able to clean up the Dodgy.
You're great.
We're gonna go ahead and activate our 2, so that way we get a little bit of a lifesteal going on. As long as we have mana with Fenrir, we should be able to recover a decent amount of health with our 2.
Okay.
We know we don't have the health or mana to really fight anyone, so we're just going to hit the Greater Scorpion, look for a few more camps. Right now, if we back, we'll arrive at speed right as it's respawning. We're going to go ahead and try to hit red before backing. On the last rotation we died, so Cuckoo had to get his red by himself. So the timing is a little bit off.
We're surrounded by fools. Yes. Tag me in. I'll get them. What have you done?
We're gonna go ahead back, start working on Hydra's Lament. I think this skin's pretty cool. Like, it looks really solid in game, pretty clean. The theme itself might not be the coolest thing that Smite has, but this skin was executed pretty well. We don't plan on fighting anyone, so we're going to go ahead and burn some runes. We're going to make a play for the blue buff.
Be careful. Okay.
Dodgy's over on oracles, so that means mid's probably pretty open. Support hasn't rotated over. There's junglers by Gold Fury. We should be able to put some pressure onto the Poseidon right here. Since the minions are pushing Cuckoo under tower, we're going to assume that Poseidon is retreating, so we're not going to head to mid. Instead, we're just going to hit those camps.
Okay.
If Cuckoo had pressure, we would have gone straight in mid. Looks like Poseidon rotated right. We're going to go ahead and try to make our way over there.
Better them than you, master.
Oh, there's so many weak people here.
Enemy ultimate down. Enemy ultimate down.
We get the double stun basic, activated 3.
An ally has
Did we cancel R3? How did Poseidon get out of that?
stepping
We take a lot of damage in return. We saw multi-kill in our eyes and we were like, we got to go for it. Even though we got intercepted, took a lot of damage, we went back in. The 3, he beads, but that doesn't cancel. Was it the Whirlpool? I feel like if you're using your... It was probably the Whirlpool. The Whirlpool probably canceled my 3. Either way, that was an unfortunate death. We just got a little too greedy there. We're going to go ahead, pick up Hydra's Lament. Hydra's Lament is going to provide us 40 physical power, 10% cooldown reduction, and 10 in P5. It has a passive that for 8 seconds after using an ability, your next basic attack will deal an additional 40% damage. Abilities that function like basic attacks do not benefit from this. Its other passive, this item grants 2.5 and P5 for 10% of your missing mana. So it's going to be really hard to run out of mana with Hydra's Lament.
On my way.
I also feel like Hydra's Lament first passive is pretty helpful. You just land a basic attack and deal 40% more damage. I think this is a free pick. You go to Activator 2. Hit him with a basic. Poseidon's here. We're going to jump. Get a basic. Use our 3. We're able to get the pick. We're going to use our ultimate. Grab the Ganesh. Bring him under tower. A lot of damage. We try to jump, but we get silenced, and our mid is able to get the pick. Almost got a triple kill right there. We're gonna go ahead and drop the blue buff. We are kind of low on mana, but it is recovering pretty quickly because we have Hydras online. We get the stun, basic, activator 3. One more basic will do it. Oh no! No! We get gobbled by Poseidon ultimate. We had her so weak. The weirdest thing is I feel like getting a kill there and not getting a kill there was a difference of 5 power. That Jotunn nerf, I feel like was noticeably felt this game. There was a few times I was like, oh, I'm going to get the pick right here, and I just end up not getting the pick. I think it's because I'm used to the 50 power instead of the 45 power. All that said, that was still a really greedy play of us. We just blind jumped over a wall, happened to connect, and then went for it. 2 people were nearby, and they just crashed in on us.
Be careful in the jungle. Retreat. Retreat.
Not the ideal start, going 5 and 3, dying 3 times, but we are about to start connecting some kills together. We're gonna go jump, try to focus this Poseidon. Activated 3. Yep, we got crippled by the whirlpool right there. Cuckoo's able to get the pick onto 1. We're gonna activate 2. Try to get some basics, get a little bit of a heal going. We do have our ultimate. If somebody steps too far up, we can ult them under tower. We're gonna go ahead and jump, basic, activated 3. We're able to pick onto the dodgy. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate, try to bring this Ganesh under tower. We get him to take 2 tower shots. We jump, and we're able to get a double kill onto the Ganesh. We have not shown much love over in right this game. However, it seems like they got it under control. If you take a look at the levels, Poseidon is the highest level on their team. We've got 2 level 14s. So I think we really want to keep focusing this Poseidon, try to make him fall behind in levels. We're pretty weak. I don't know if we have enough for gold. If we had Medusa there, we'd have enough. We're gonna go ahead and jump, basic, activator 3. That's an Aegis. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate. We could have just ran right through that, but we were trying to avoid some damage. We jump, land in the whirlpool, activator 2, activator 3, and we're able to get the pick onto the Poseidon. Having low cooldown, just being able to jump, activate your 3, chase a little bit, and then repeat is pretty good. Now that we have Ganesh pulled up all by himself, we're going to go ahead and start crashing on him. Our team is also here. Yeah, he knows he stepped up too much and just stands there. We're going to go ahead back and pick up our first hybrid item, Void Shield. Void Shield is going to provide us 20 physical power, 45 physical protections, and 150 health. It has a passive that enemy gods within 55 units have their physical protections reduced by 15%. So we have 3 physical characters, Fenrir, King Arthur, and Medusa. If I'm standing near an enemy, the enemy is going to have their protections reduced by 15%, and then that's also going to affect Medusa and King Arthur. So it's not percent pen, it's protection reduction, which works a little bit differently than percent pen.
Take this jungle buff. On my way.
We have full runes when we see Poseidon that can't run to tower. We're going to go to blink up, jump, basic. Go to use our ultimate, fight him, bring him back a little bit, basic. We just need to land our 3, and we get the pick onto Poseidon. Dodgy is chasing. We get the stun. That's the Danzabora rocket. We're going to use our beads to avoid the stun on the Danza and the pool on Dodgy. We're going to go ahead and back. And we're going to start working on Ancile.
An enemy has been slain.
You are functional. Attack middle lane. Group up.
2 down on their team, so we should have an advantage right here and push that tower.
Retreat middle lane. They were so close to being impressive. Unfortunate. Be right back.
Poseidon's here. That's his ultimate. We're gonna go jump, get the stun basic. Cuckoo's able to get the pick onto Poseidon.
Don't knock anything over. Right back.
We're still pretty healthy. We're gonna see if we can get them to overstep just a little bit. Get the stun basic 3. We're able to get the pick onto the Ganesh. Danza's here. He's weak. We're going to chase him down. Stun, basic. We're able to get the pick onto him. Dodgy's not here. We're going to go use our ultimate. Basic. Activator 3. And we're able to get ourselves a triple kill.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead back. Just recover a little bit of health and mana. Looks like our team's going for gold. It's about 17 minutes in. We've got a pretty commanding lead, so I think we should definitely start trying to do something with that. Ideally, we want to take out right lane before anything else. We see Susanna. We're going to go use our 3. That's both of his dashes. We're going to go jump up. Basic. We don't need to use our ultimate right here. We're going to go use our 3. And we're able to get the pick onto Susanna. We hear Dodgy. We're going to go jump. We missed the stun. We're going to go use our 3. Take out about half of her health. That is Dodgy's ultimate. We're going to use our ultimate. Move her ever so slightly to the right. And Cuckoo ult is able to get the pick. We're going to jump in. Basic. Save our 3. We're going to go use our beads right here. And I don't know why I thought more people were pushing that. But it was really just me, one other person, and I decided to dive in. I thought we had 3 people at least there. That was just really aggressive. We didn't realize where our teammates were, and we overcommitted to something.
We need wards.
I'm on it. On my way.
We went ahead and picked up Ancile.
Okay.
Ancile is going to provide us with 50 physical power, 30 magical protections, and 10% cooldown reduction. As a passive, that whenever you take magical damage from an enemy ability, you're going to unleash a shockwave that silences all enemies within a range of 30 units for 1 second. This effect cannot trigger more than once every 30 seconds.
Goodbye.
Our team was able to secure the Pyromancer. The Pyromancer is going to provide our team with a buff that whenever we leave Fountain, we're going to gain 40% increased movement speed for 15 seconds. We are at the point in the game where we definitely have a lead and we definitely want to do something with it, so you really need to just group up and start pushing things as a team.
Enemies in the right jungle.
Attack middle lane.
Be careful, middle.
We're trying to judge which way Suzanne is going to go, but then we realize we just need to commit to it. Jump, get the stun, basic. That's a Ganesh 3, or Ganesh silence, I should say. Pretty sure it's just 2. It's a dodgy ultimate. That's a nice little play by the enemy team. Dodgy pool into Ganesh ult. We're going to go ahead and use our 3. We're able to pick on the dodgy. We're going to keep chasing. We're going to jump, get the stun, basic attack. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Grab the Susano. Basic. We're going to go ahead and jump with the 3, get the pick onto him, jump back in, keep fighting. Let's see if we can get a triple. We're taking tower shots now. King Arthur gets the pick onto 1. That potentially could have been a penta if we got a little bit luckier. Positioned ourselves a little bit better. 1v4, we should be able to secure this Phoenix, no issue. Now that we got a Phoenix, we're going to go ahead and try to make a play for the Fire Giant.
Okay. Yes.
I think Ardio's concerned about the enemy team pushing up and trying to get the steal. We have really good vision, so I think we're okay here. We are able to secure the Fire Giant pick. The Fire Giant buff is going to provide us with a buff that gives us increased HP 5, MP 5, and allows us to deal more damage to structures. We went ahead and picked up Heartseeker. Heartseeker is going to provide us with 65 physical power, 200 mana, 20 MP 5, and 10% physical penetration. As a passive that your abilities deal an additional 3% of the target's maximum health as physical damage. If you have over 200 physical power, your ability bonus damage scales up. This effect reaches a maximum of 6% health damage at 400 physical power. Subsequent hits on the same target do 75% of the damage for the next 3 seconds. Get a double stun. We're going to go to Activator 3. We're able to pick onto the dodgy. We're going to push up, see if we can cut the Susano off. It's going to have to be at the Phoenix line. Nope, or we jump into a Poseidon Whirlpool. We're going to go ahead and use our 3. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate, chase him down. Taking a lot of damage.
Attack right lane.
Attack right lane.
On my way.
On my way.
Should be able to secure this tower, no issue. We are sitting at full runes.
Attack.
Ardio charges in. We're going to go in ourselves. We're going to try to keep this Poseidon away from our team. We miss our jump. We're going to focus this Danza, use our 3. We're able to pick onto Danza. Get some pressure onto this Ganesh. Dodgy is on us. We are going to need to try to focus her. We're going to go jump, get the stun, basic attack, Activator 3. That's a double kill. We are less than half health. We're going to have to work for this. Jump, basic. We're able to get ourselves a triple. We're gonna use our 3, get some great damage onto Susano, activate our Hydra proc. He uses his dash, uses his other dash. We're not gonna let him get away. We go ahead and get a quad, but then go down. Our team should be able to close this out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. The stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.